How is this bad? How is too many emotes in a game? You're talking about too much content in the game is bad? Hold up. Look at this content they give you. I made the average TSB update here. We got character moves, we got bug fixes, and then we got emotes. I feel like this is a pretty fair update. Before you ramrod me and say, okay, so now you're getting mad that they're updating the game, the updates they do give. No, I'm not getting mad at that. I'm getting mad when they drop these fire heater emotes, and I gotta just slaw through all this garbage, man. There's only 3 types of emotes. You got actually good, really cool ones, mid/basic ones, and then freaky ones. If you somehow don't know what emotes are, they've been in Battlegrounds games ever since TSB was a thing, so since the inception. They're basically a nice way to express yourself, emote yourself, and really, show your own personal flavor. But mostly it's just used for shitting on kids. And every Battleground games does them. And how they usually work is it's usually 50, sometimes I've seen 25 kills. You get an emote, and it's at random. Now, this sounds like a perfect system. Free cosmetics, and they don't give you any sort of advantage for the most part, usually when they come out. This is amazing. And yes, on paper, that would be right. But there's one big issue. The abundance of emotes they deliver. They bring a lot of emotes, and they are all not of the same quality. I mean, usually they are, decent emotes, but like I said, most of them are pretty mid and basic compared to the really cool ones. Grinding for them can be a pain, especially with TSB, where they have about 7 million emotes. To get the one you actually want is so difficult, because there's no rarity for the emotes, which, thank God there isn't.
I was denied.
But that also means they're not in their own separate categories, and it's just turbo hard to get. They all are the same rarity. You could be wanting to get an emote that just dropped today, play all day, and you're still getting emotes from 2022 if you're not lucky enough. And I think the way they sell emotes and how a lot of Battlegrounds games do it are very kind of foolish. I think there's a better way to do it. I'm not trying to be EA here, but I think we can make more money. So how a lot of these Battlegrounds games usually sell it, if you don't grind for the 50 kills, is they usually sell in these little nice Robux packages where you can get certain emotes. And for the most part, every game sells them at random from what I know. Most big Battlegrounds games are going to sell them at random. Again, seems like a fine, great way to monetize the game, but then you realize, I just spent all this Robux on 10 emotes, and they all suck booty cheeks. These all buns most of the time. Dude, I love getting another emote. It's just me sitting down for the 4th time in a row. Now, that's not guaranteed. You could get some heat, but that's the problem. It's at random. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's gambling. It's cosmetics at the end of the day. You don't need to get this, bro. But it is annoying, right? It is very annoying to just get the emote you want to get. Especially for content creators that just want to have certain emotes for thumbnails or their videos. They just want to get it and not have to buy all these emotes. So hear me out. I'm on Shark Tank right now. I got $1 million idea here, Santino. Let's make an emote store. This sounds dumb, but hear me out. An emote store where it sells the emotes for a bit higher price, kind of like how they do those new special emotes, but you can still grind for them if you want to and buy them at random for a cheaper chance, or you can just buy the exact emote you want and skip the entire grind altogether. More money in your pocket if you don't already have enough. Again, I don't know how you don't have enough, but another healthy way to monetize the game. It helps content creators just get the certain emotes they want for their videos or bits or whatever, and it also helps the community because they can just get their emote when they want to. And you can still grind it if you want to, so it's still totally grindable. But this still does leave the problem for the people that grind. What if they want to get a specific emote? And here's another addition I think that'd be fire. A pity system. I know a lot of Roblox games that are trash do this, but it's actually a good idea. Now, you can still get all the emotes you want, but the more you get kind of mid emotes, your pity is going to go up for an actual cool, better emote. I think that's a better way to handle it, so people have higher chances of getting cool emotes, and they can still grind for it, and they still have a chance of getting some really cool kill emotes and melee effect emotes. I mean, they've added some really cool, stuff this update, but you'll never see it because you're going to get garbage from 10 years ago, especially a lot of new players. I think this is a very healthy way to handle it. And I know this is a lot of yapping just for hitting the gritty in a fighting game. And the only reason I'm so adamant about it right now is because I've seen people complain about it a little more than usual. And then I realized every update, this problem is only going to become bigger when they start adding more and more emotes. Then the one specific emote you may want to get is going to be even harder and have less odds of getting. That's why I'm saying they need to do something soon. I don't think this is a huge problem, but I think this is a looming problem for long-going Battlegrounds games that just continue to continuously update that I think they're gonna have to face at a point. Honestly, the only reason I call out TSB is because it's the oldest one. I feel like the older it gets and the more continuous updates it does, I feel like this is gonna become an eventual problem with a lot of the emotes, and they gotta start thinking of solutions soon, or it's gonna be a real drag to grind for just one emote that you may never get if you're new to the game or old. But at the end of the day, I'm just a TSB YouTuber, and let's just say I don't have many brain cells left after playing this game. Take my opinions, take suggestions with a huge grain of salt. But personally, this is just where I see the emotes going at the time of recording this. All I want to say is if Santino ever adds like some weird emote store to the thing, like any of the shit I just said, I want royalties. I want half the money. Good job on making it to the end of the video. I want to say thank you for the recent support on the last video. You all seem to love the yapping. So I think I'm going to keep going with it. Y'all keep giving the support. I'm going to do longer, bigger, and better videos. That's all you need. It's got to be longer, bigger, and better. That's what she said. Also, boys, we just opened up a Discord where the brightest minds come together and spit absolute just facts, logic, and knowledge. You should definitely join. Thank you to QQB11R, Salt, Lozek Grain, Zeb, Shake, Queso, Kaiji, 091, Purina Zero, Yoko, and Big Man Shram. Thank you all so much for continued support of the channel and just of the videos of lately. I love every single one of you, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.